That was really soft.
That was a little lame. Sorry.
Now I could tell your stamina is running low now.
No, it's I didn't get prepared enough.
Mm-hmm. Just from now on.
Please don't do that. Wait, what was that?
What?
What is that motion from?
That was LL Cool J doing that or something like that?
I don't remember, but you just like brought me back in time because I was like, wait, what is that from?
Now I just remember the stupid ass taunt that LL Cool J did when he was like on wrestling back in the day. Not wrestling, he was like a promo and everything.
Uh-huh.
He like did this weird like licked his hand and did like it was such a weird thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can see the hand lick thing.
I don't know.
Weird.
So
what are you
weird.
doing?
LL Cool J is way too freaky. What's good? What's great? It's the Bridges from the 518. Sorry for the rambling, but I am one of your hosts, Ryan, of course, joined with my partner,
co-host Alicia.
Yeah,
I'm just your partner.
I just got to side check because I have to reach over now and do this because the soundboard got weird tonight. Now it's not working correctly. So I have to manually do it. Sorry, I was preparing and seeing I was lined up. Don't judge me, okay?
I wasn't judging you. I was just saying.
Jeez,
I didn't get introduced that well. It's free. I'll just do it.
Two screens. It's not easy to just be focusing on. Oh man. So yeah, we're back again. No? Still trying to be consistent.
Back for week 2 of consistency.
I'm not gonna keep no more numeral count for anything because I feel like we were off on the last count anyways.
Oh, probably.
I think it was our third return.
It was.
Confirmed or denied.
We're not really sure. We lost track of time.
Time isn't real.
No.
I said to myself I'm not gonna say as much, so I'm gonna try.
That's a hard word actually to remove from your vocabulary because we use it as filler words.
I know, and I hear you do it a lot when you're on
Oh, for sure.
It's just
for sure.
Oh my gosh, there's another.
You know why? Because I don't like dead air.
Well, you just gotta fill the word in, just like instantly, just answer like.
But I don't always have an answer. I feel like the for me is my brain is processing.
But is it though? Because it's literally just
It is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes I'm trying to think about like how I want to formulate the next thing I'm going to say. True.
And I talk fast, so that's my problem though. I start hearing it in my head first, and then I say it out loud, and it comes out really fast. Because I'll have it ready to go in my head, and it just... What'd you say?
Well, at the speed I said it in my head, you should have understood
my brother or my wife. They can tell you what I said. All right? They know I talk fast. It'd be the worst thing. So we're going to try to get back on our track of our usual rotation of things of how we do our branch binging. I mean, we didn't do much binging, but we did some binging. We had me trapped in bed watching this, trapped on the couch.
Okay, whoa. Wait a second. Whoa, let's run that back real quick.
I just mentioned it.
Liar.
I did mention it.
I'm calling you out.
What do you mean?
You're the one who started this.
That's what I said. I just mentioned it. I didn't say we have to watch the whole thing like in 2 days. Let's get into it. Branch binging is back. Yeah.
We back.
Damn, I said it.
Okay.
But we watched
We watched the Ultimatum on Netflix. Now, we have already watched season 1 before. We kind of skipped over season 2. And then you decided that you were going to fold laundry and begin season 3 of the Ultimatum.
You got to have something to keep you occupied.
And so, of course, because that is for sure, I feel like that's a given couple show. Like, that's a show that you watch with your significant other. Yeah,
but forewarning, it's going to get real argumentative at some points.
I don't think so.
When you have the scenario of like, would you do that for me? Like... Nah, I would never do that for you. Hold someone else's hand in front of you and deny it? No, you've seen it.
I mean, sure, it brought up questions, but I don't think it was anything that was like detrimental to a relationship by any means. Like, I wasn't like, oh my God. Like,
so if you don't know,
I feel like we've had more conversations around the books I read in those scenarios.
We don't get into that because that's been the latest trend of binging so far and her scenarios. Okay, pop quiz. Let me ask you this. If you don't know Ultimatum, it's a show where couples go on there who haven't tied the knot, and supposedly, getting ready to tie the knot.
Yeah, one person has given their significant other an ultimatum, basically saying like, we're either going to get married and be together, or we're going to not be together at all. So they basically test their relationship in, just the traditional way of like, let's go on the show together and then let's date other people and move in with someone else for 3 weeks and see if our relationship survives.
Is it 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Damn.
Basically, let's just throw a wrench in all of this and see what happens. Right or wrong, though?
This season, of course, it had to be season 3 because, 3 sides to a triangle, love triangle. It all goes together. So this one, okay, let's see if we go by the name. Let's go. All right, the names of all the guys. We just watched them. Seen the list. So it was JR, Dave, Nick, Scotty, Micah, and Caleb.
Yeah.
Was that all of them?
That's all of them.
Okay, now you got to name other women.
I told you that I was good at naming on the men.
Hey, listen.
Okay, so then we had Aria, Chanel, Vanessa, Zaina, Sandy.
Yep.
And
Zanaya.
No, I said that's Zaina.
Zaina.
Caleb's Mariah.
Mariah. Okay.
No, it was Zaina because I kept thinking it was Zanaya.
You watched the show to see how they matched up, but the original couples, I guess. So it started off interesting with the first meetup and everything.
I think it's always really interesting I feel like it's interesting up until like the first 3 weeks, like the first 3 weeks when they're like with the person that they've chosen to basically pretend marry for 3 weeks. It's always super interesting, but then I feel like it gets really boring when they get back together with their previous.
No, it gets spicy when they get back together.
You think so?
Yeah, it's like a pair of notes, and
I guess on a little bit. Ow. Yes. But I don't know, like there was some that I was just like, that was lackluster, that I was just like, I think, but I think because it was like at that point, I was already like, you better not be with him. You better not go back to him. You know what I mean? Because you had seen some of the half of the couples, like other sides.
Yeah.
That like wasn't portrayed when they first came in. So.
But let's start with the outliers who left. So there was Micah and Chanel.
Yep.
They were together. They split off and was dating 2 other people that were there. Like literally their other half.
Mm-hmm.
No. Vanessa was dating Nick.
Yeah.
And
we had literally basically during
Michael was with Mariah, whatever her name is.
I just listed
don't
all
add
the
the
names
H on there to make it different.
But basically those 2 couples left. So we had 2 couples leave. We had Chanel and Micah left. And this is after the first night. Like they've just coupled up and decided they're going to live with this other person for 3 weeks. And that same night that they've moved in with the other person, 2 couples left the show.
Like they were sneaking out, meeting up their old partner.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, and they just like left.
Didn't come back to Eddie, and he's like, I was worried. Oh, where were you? He was like, I just went for a walk. Next day, text on the screen. Those 2 couples had to leave. Security cameras caught them leaving the building. I was like, I mean, also, it ain't that deep.
Right. They made it seem like it was so secretive.
Yeah.
That I didn't understand. But I feel like the biggest couples that really had us like continuing to watch and fume it wasn't even a couple. Scotty in general just pissed me off.
Yeah, he was a
complete gaslighter, and like he just like he made it seem like he was this perfect person, and I just knew that he wasn't. And I think it pissed me off more because even in the reunion at the end, I really wanted them to lay into Scotty, and I feel like he got off scot-free.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. I did not mean to do that.
That was cute.
But but I was frustrated that he kind of like got off. He like got to skate by.
Look, when he was in a bar and that hand holding scene, and he outlashed at his girl that he came there with.
Yeah, Arya came and like confronted him, like, you're just gonna hold her hand in front of me.
They did this. It was like this, like, we're like so perfect, we're like in so sync.
We're like so sync.
Ooh. And then here comes the girl. I can't believe you're gonna hold. And the girl goes, what? I wasn't holding her hand.
I wasn't holding hands.
I wasn't holding hands with nobody.
I'm sorry. What?
I'm sitting by myself.
There's cameras around.
Yelling at her, like literally in the club in public, just yelling. So can you imagine having behind closed doors if they're not?
That part.
When he's gaslighting her like crazy. Because later on, when he's with his new partner, he started going off at her over a rumor that was spread.
Yeah,
that was also crazy in that reunion when she did with the whole scanning QR code shit. That was
wild on the nail. But and even when he was with Zaina, when she had dinner, when she had lunch. And
you didn't bring me no lunch. Wow, he was
what?
pissed.
I'm sorry, you're a grown ass man. Go get your own lunch.
Make you a bowl of cereal or peanut butter jelly sandwich.
I'm sorry, I was hungry, so I ate. You were busy. What you want me to do?
Working on 2 laptops. What's your job?
Yeah, what kind of job is this? So they made me mad. Just Scotty in general. Arya was better off without him from the start.
Yeah.
Like from the jump.
You were tight when she said yes,
bro. I was listen. I was so tight at the end when she said yes.
Watch. I ain't say she did or not. You know, already said she did, but
the other couple that like really like got us frustrated was Sandy and JR. So they were the couple that chose each other. They weren't the ones that came in together, but they chose each other to live with each other for 3 weeks, and they were booed up like they've been together for months.
But
so I'm gonna say
they were given energy like they came here for a hall pass.
Yeah, for sure.
She had the energy of I can get anybody I want, and I'm gonna hook up with somebody tonight. Oh, look at this beautiful chocolate man.
Yeah,
man, this dude literally. You can look at him. You can't even say like, "What are you, a mechanic? What are you, an accountant?" You
already know what he is based on when you look at him.
Personal trainer.
Yeah,
it's like any guy who's just walking around just. You know, all I do is I can have sex a lot. You know, just you know what I'm saying. I'm a pastor kid. I'm like, are you though? You seem a little whorish. Seem a little like you left the church. You're not real connected with the man upstairs. But he was.
I think you lost your way.
He was literally like leaning into it as if this is his new boo. This is my wife. We're gonna continue after this, and I'm not going back with my girl because he met her parent or her mom, and they were all running around like, "Oh my God, his muscles, his tattoos." I'm like, they were.
Yeah, it was giving Get Out, as you mentioned.
It was giving Plantation vibes, if anything. They were staring that man up and down like they wanted to steal his body later on. It was
too much. I mean, and then in the end, like. I did feel like the reunion was very lackluster.
Yes.
I felt like when we watched it from season 1, the reunion, I feel like was spicier.
I feel like they were going for like some Bravo vibes of like drama, trying to make drama because the whole phone thing. I want
that though. But I wanted there to be more of like, not like the behind the scenes, but like explaining some of the things that happened during the season that we weren't privy to.
Like they didn't show most of the behind the scenes. No. Besides like even hearing about Sandy's partner, who she came there with Nick. He was there solo because Vanessa left with her man, so he's in the room going through it because he lived below. Was he above them or below them?
He was below them.
He was below his girl and JR, so he was like just seeing uncomfortable things going to the pool side and all of that. We only kissed twice.
Yeah, it was only twice.
She kissed me the second time.
Maybe it was 3 times.
Yeah. Maybe it was 4.
We lost count.
Yeah. Yeah, we fucked. That's literally what it came off as.
But they, were adamant that they didn't. We're like, all right.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
You watch and you tell me. It
might not have been the full way, but something happened.
Very interesting and very complex show of like some discussions and arguments, I guess.
Yeah, and I hands down would never do a show like that.
No. You gotta be out your damn mom. You gotta be looking for fame also.
Right. You have to be looking for fame, or you really don't like the person you're with. That's the only way I can imagine you'd want to go on a show like that, because that doesn't prove anything to me.
I don't know, but
you don't purposely put someone in that situation.
I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know.
He was so boring. I was hoping he would come out of his shell. Caleb and Mariah were the most boring couple of the show. 1,000%. And you know what? They probably are just normal people.
Yeah.
So like they weren't made for TV. It wasn't like a
spectrum of manic of like she's high strung and
I don't feel like they learned anything, but that's okay.
No. But yeah, so that was pretty much our entailment of our branch binging so far. It's just Ultimatum. We haven't found too much things to watch besides, of course, true crime and thinking about the husband or wife did it.
Yeah. Automatically was them.
Which also led us down this rabbit hole of this new branch binging we've come across is listening to audiobooks.
Yes.
Because this woman over here reads books like she's trying to earn a personal pizza every month.
I love to read. I love to read and listen to books. It's my thing.
I love to read too. I go on Reddit every day. I scroll and I read things on Reddit because it's reading material,
I guess.
No, but
not
you're
the same. I like a good story.
But it'll be like this. It'll be like this, right? Here's the house. This kids going crazy and everything, or dinner waiting for dinner to be made. Food's in the oven. Here's dead silence, and she's cracking up
because it'd be funny.
You're reading stuff and cracking up in a book.
Listen,
and I just can't wrap my head around it.
You've never laughed?
Yeah, reading Animorphs.
Okay.
Tobias' dumbass should have got that hawk form. Why? How you stuck? That's stupid.
Like, there are just things that I feel like if I'm reading a good book, a book is good to me, I should say. If it can make me laugh, if it can make me feel the emotions that the characters are feeling.
Present the questions to her spouse.
And then present the questions to my spouse to see what his answers are.
But so she started asking those questions to me and everything, and I'm answering them realistically. So I'm like, you know what? Let me see what books you're reading, or we'll get on an audiobook and listen together, like almost like book club and everything.
Yeah, we had our own personal book club.
So I'm at work listening to it, books and everything on like normal speed, 1.25. Her ass is reading. She's in Speed Force on 1.75. So it's like, I'm like, what are you listening to?
I can hear everything.
But you can't hear me on talk fast?
No,
that's crazy
I can.
to me. That's crazy. That's probably why. That's probably why.
Maybe. You prepared me for this life.
It's in super fast forward. Like, you are literally 0.25 from going 2 times speed.
I know. And I have listened to books on 2 times speed.
That's
if I'm trying to get through it.
insane to me.
But like for me, I feel like I have to listen to it at that speed, because when I listen to something at 1 time speed, I feel like someone's talking in slow motion, and that drives me crazy.
Okay. Oh, that's why I feel trying to talk slow, because I feel like when I'm talking slow,
right? That you feel like you're
dry ass that one book.
Oh my god, I never want to hear that man's voice again. I DNF'd that book so fast. When you came home and gave me the synopsis because you were done, I was like, I'm done. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna finish reading it.
What's the name? Frida McFadden.
Frida McFadden.
Bro, she the M. Night Shyamalan of books, bro. Yeah. I tell you that.
She'll get you.
I'll be at work. I'm like,
you be
what?
thinking one thing, it's not.
I'll be reacting at work with him like, nah,
but that's
stop.
The thing. That's when you know a book is good, when it allows you to have those reactions.
Yeah. I mean, I get.
And you feel like you have to be audible with those reactions, because they like.
I be
you're shocked.
at work with the craziest expressions to them books in normal speed, and I don't know how you can just have this like concept of the story and everything listen so fast. I need the dramatic pauses.
No, I don't want the dramatic.
I need to hear somebody adding cricket sound effects to my night scene.
You know what though? That just made me think. Sorry, I just got really excited. I really love books. Anyway, something we should listen to next is a book that is a dramatized adaptation.
Oh, so it's like a stage play type audiobook?
Kind of, but like, there's no singing or anything. I'm just saying, like that.
Just like the fact that it's performed almost with like the live sound.
Yes.
Okay. I'll have to give it a go again, because I'm running out of podcasts to listen to at work. It's all true crime. Everybody's dying. I got a bunch of Frida books I bought for real cheap on Audible. Slide them Frida books over this way. So. She be tearing my brain up with these damn puzzles. I'm like, oh, it's him. No, it wasn't him. What?
Are you sure?
No.
Go back and look.
It'd be like 40 chapters of the same person over again, and he's chapter 38. It's like, wait, hold up. Who this?
Who this guy?
That one, that story though, that got me.
The Perfect Son.
That one.
Got you.
And that was a whole movie in my head at work. I had to like drive home, listen to audiobooks. I'm like, this is weird.
I don't think it is. I listen to them in the car. If I don't want to listen to music, or like I got to a really good part on a book, like I have to listen to the next chapter.
Oh my gosh. But yes, I guess if you wanna have some visual time where you're out of the house, do an audiobook club with your partner. See how that goes. See the same sentiments when you come home, because these scenarios she brings me at home, like, that's not realistic. You're going to jail.
And I just roll my eyes, because like, you don't really love me.
You don't see the romance.
Exactly. You don't see the romance. You wouldn't understand.
You're an FBI agent.
Gosh.
You would arrest me?
Yeah,
yes.
you would arrest me?
I have a job to do.
But I'm getting revenge
on
the people that did me wrong.
You're a psychopath.
I am
10
not.
years ago, let it go. Oh boy. So, all right, this next thing that I had to tell you about, I don't know how. Like,
you blurted it out in the car. Can I just tell you this? It was so random.
Because it always happens when you're driving, and I hate it.
Are you questioning my driving ability?
I'm questioning everything now on the road. What are you talking about? So
I'm a great driver. Just
we're driving.
Hindsight.
She's a lead.
I am a lead foot on the pedal, but I am a good driver.
So we're driving. We're going to the gym and everything, and like our roads are shit out here. Of course,
yeah.
In the wintertime, they're always shit. But like we hit these bumps, and I'm like, I got my gym clothes on, and I'm like trying to scoot in the seat because I'm getting like uncomfortable. I'm like, oh my gosh! Every time I'm in a car with you, these bumps you hit me turning me on. I got an erection. So I explained to her. I wasn't really turned on, but I was like, yo, every time you hit a bump, I keep getting like aroused over here. She's like, what are you talking about? I got a fear erection over here. I feel like you're gonna crash the car or something. It's like she never heard of fear erection before.
No, number one, that's a made up word.
Nah, it's a real thing. It's a
real.
fight or flight response. A man,
bro.
I'm bringing science now.
Bro,
what are you talking about?
So you're just telling me that like,
if I'm about to fight somebody, I might be hard.
It just makes me think of all those true crime docs we watch. Just like these men are getting killed and they're aroused at the same time.
Hey, look how Lorena
like,
Bobbitt did it. She went for the
bro.
easy. I don't know, but that's a different scenario. But I'm just saying, it's like it's the adrenaline response. I'm trying to explain myself. Like I got real science on this. Let me pull LMD. It's a real response, all right. But
I don't
it's
know
just,
if it's labeled fear erection.
It's gotta be something with that, with my adrenal glands. But you got my. Let me stop. But I was telling her this, and because like I'm like holding on to the dang on oh shit bar, scared that these bumps are gonna throw me off the road. And this is probably recent. No, not recent. It's near the Sequoia. That was a big old truck, so that was super bumpy.
No, that was oh my gosh, no, that was way smoother. It was way smoother than what I drive now.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just not being in control and being in the passenger seat.
That turns me on all of a sudden?
No, that makes you scared.
What kind of kick is that? Don't kick shame me now.
No, that makes you scared.
I'm not no bitch.
Well, okay, it makes you nervous or something to not be in control. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, probably.
Because like I hate riding.
Oh, I know.
I don't like. I would
inhale
rather
and exhale.
I can't. I don't like.
I'm driving too slow. Apparently, driving slow is worse than driving fast.
It's so infuriating. You have no idea.
I
listen to audiobooks at 1.75 speed. Okay.
Oh yeah, you live on the edge. I guess I don't know.
I can't take your 1.0 speed driving down the road, Ryan.
I drive cautious. Okay. Ever since I became father and watched too many Pixar movies, it's 2 hands on the wheel. Not 2 hands on. I ain't driving like that. No. But now this reminded me of, I mean, this had nothing to do with my fear erection, but now my new fear, I got too many new fears at 35
You
now.
really do.
This is not a real fear, all right? It's just
it's a now caution.
Is it really though?
Yeah. I mean, what else would you call it if you don't want to call it a fear? You're more cautious because like now you're driving instead of 25 down to 30.
Like I don't want to fuck with the woods on both cases of these animals.
I mean, true.
So it happens to be from a nightmare I was having. All right, because melatonin is a bitch.
Started it.
And it was just me at home late night. For some reason, our middle child, because he's always into some crazy shit. He's out with my nephews, and he like left the house on his bicycle, and he's trying to sneak back in the house late night and everything through the back of the house. For some reason, my nephews are in the backyard too. And I hear them in the backyard, so I turn the light on. This is a dream, of course. Nightmare in my scenario, because it happened twice. All these damn animals. But so I turn the light on, and I'm like, Cameron, get your behind the house. You too, both of y'all. And they're like frozen. I'm like, why are they not moving? And I look over to the side, and they got mountain lions just perched on their shoulders. I was like, oh shit! I'm like panicking. I couldn't like open the door because I'm just going to kill them or maul them. But I'm like, I'm like. That freaked me out for some reason. But why the fuck were they perched on their shoulders?
That part. I've never seen a mountain.
I've never seen a mountain lion in real life.
That too, but like I've never seen them perch on something.
No, they wouldn't be perched.
Like a gargoyle, bro. Like what are you
that missing 401, that boy got taken by a cat. And that story we seen, that little 3-year-old.
Yeah, that's true.
To the cat buried? I'm like, no, there's no way cats would take
like,
this
no,
kid.
That's wild.
So that's one of my fears. Now, this new fear I have is goddamn deers. All right, deers and night driving. I mean, I hate.
You don't
night
like to
driving.
drive at night.
Yeah, no. But one night, going to bed and everything, late as hell, got into bed, and now my phone has certain ring. Whoever's calling my phone, they can get to my line if they're on my contact list and do it on serve. My brother called me, and I don't want to it's just like, oh shit, panic. Like, you shouldn't be calling me at 2 a.m. We're not playing the game right now. Like, what's up? Answer the phone. So you sleep? I'm like, just about to. Just took melatonin and everything. About to go to sleep. He goes, oh man, come pick me up. I hit a deer. I was like, shit. I'm thinking like, oh, he might be on Hoosick Street, you know, somewhere close. No, I had to go all the way East Bumblefuck in Schenectady. So I drove over there. It's like a half an hour drive for us. And we get there. I get there and it's like 2:00 in the morning now. But on the way there, the only thing I think about is keep on lookout for deer. I swear every deer is popping out the woods at every turn, just like staring me down. I can see them. I'm like glaring with my eyes mad big with glasses on. And I can see the deer just like looking at me like, you next, bitch. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. And it just played that damn Ring scene from the movie Ring with the deer.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what was that scene from that movie? You're right.
It's bad if we live over here and we see deer every night going down the hill or coming home from the gym
or in the backyard.
Yep, in the backyard. They don't give a fuck. They scare the shit of everything, the smallest sound, but will cross the street when they see vehicles moving fast. I don't get it.
Well, to be fair, we're in their territory.
No. If I'm walking in the woods, I'm in your territory. If I'm swimming in the water, I'm in shark's territory. All right? There's two different things. I walk on this ground. I shit in this toilet. You shit in the woods.
They're not in your house.
You're in my backyard, bro.
The woods is right there.
No. There's a fence right there. He can see that fence. He's crawling over with his long ass legs. Respect my property. I respect your property. I don't go in the woods. That's just crazy to me.
I don't be visiting you in your home.
I'm not buy a gun.
You don't.
That's our joke about never going to kill each other because of all these true crimes. I don't buy a gun. I'm not hog tie nobody. So yeah, I hate night driving because of that incident with my brother. It happened to him. It hasn't happened to me.
It didn't happen to him.
But it becomes my fear now
because it happened to somebody you knew. It just feels like
it
it's
was
getting
two
closer.
fears in one. Driving at night and deer.
Yeah.
And it was just like, now I got to drive in this mad cautious and keep cool, calm, collected to get home. Hope I don't hit a deer at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah. But yeah.
So, was not fun for me. And now, if it's past 4 p.m., do a daylight savings, I'm not leaving my house.
But like, they're not going to be out when it's super populated. Unless you're on those like dead roads, like our road, the road behind us. If you go down Spring.
I'm not taking a gamble with it.
But late at night like that, definitely. Because there's less cars on the road.
Because they stupid.
Well.
Why gotta be nocturnal? Take us to bed.
Go to sleep.
Seriously, I don't care if you can see in the night. Go to bed. That's just a dumb fear of mine. But let's move on to the next thing. What we got over there?
Too many chefs in the kitchen.
All right. I guess we can get over to, let's see if this works out well. So I was watching... still go on Twitch every once in a while, and this one streamer named Agent was on there, and he had he's doing some weight loss marathon, which kind of weird because he's doing like food events and everything.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Weight loss. I guess he was streaming every day and doing it. That's why he has like a weight count. Let's go over the screen. Let me see. So that's why he has this like weight little scale right here.
Okay.
On his damn, that took dumb long. And so he had the Costco guys on here. Now, my thing was, I'm watching it, and it gets to this part where the volume was off. The dad's cooking and everything, and I don't know, some big chicken joint, and, the son's cooking. I don't even know his guy's name. I don't know. They're just Costco guys.
The Costco guys. That's it.
Bitch, whatever that shit is. So, where was it? Okay, so this is the part. So, the dad gets this out, and they cut it out in the stream, or in the upload on YouTube. But during the stream... he picks this up with his hand, like off this pan and everything. The mom over here, she starts coating it with stuff, like with her hands, like touching the whatever that baked chicken is. Sister comes over, starts spreading cheese on it. I'm like, did y'all wash y'all hands before y'all did this? That's just way too many hands on this food in the kitchen. I mean, I could get to it when even a kid. I don't care if you are doing food, you cooking and serving people food. Wash your hands. Okay, I didn't see you got the Gordon Ramsay towel on your shoulder, cleaning your hands off after washing your hands in the sink for at least a minute. We just came out of COVID, okay? Right at that face. Right.
Well, because like I don't know. I don't like when people touch my food.
We don't know what's happening behind the doors in the kitchen.
I know, but then that just made me really think about that too, like. Because you don't really know.
But you would know. They have a standard, though. They will cook with a standard, of course. Yes, you would hope. Boy, where your hands been at, bro?
He doesn't even know how to cut it. I'm just, oh my God. Stop touching it. Well, like, what'd you pick it up for? There wasn't even a purpose. You just touched it to touch it.
These Costco guys are really triggering me. I don't get.
And now you're touching dirty money.
Oh gosh, and we all know money's dirty as hell. You and I both know that's dirty as hell. So this reminded me of another thing that I have an issue with, and it's like when you're at work and people have to want to bring in like baked goods or something like that, and they bring it in
like homemade.
Yeah.
Like if I went to my job, not that I work outside of my house, but if I went to my job and brought like a loaf of sourdough, like that.
I mean,
or like I made cookies.
Yeah, even that, because
like I didn't buy it from the store, but like I made it myself.
Yes.
I do get a little weirded out. Okay.
But my thing is because we've seen too many videos on social media of people doing nasty ass things on their countertop.
Yeah.
Doing things in the toilet seat and everything. So now the thought is like, I don't know how your house looks.
Yeah.
I don't know what was on your countertop before you made this food, and now you want to bring it to me at work and serve it to everybody. And guess who's sick in 2 days?
Mm-hmm. Everybody.
Wonder how I got sick. It's just be like, I didn't ask for cookies. I didn't ask for cake.
It definitely depends on like who it is. Do I know you?
No, it don't even matter to me.
It doesn't?
No.
Well, you don't eat anything at work. Like
I don't use a bathroom at work. That was another thing I was going to talk about too, the bathrooms.
For me, like it very much depends on who is offering it to me and who brought it.
Nope.
Because if I know you,
if I've been to your house, maybe. If I've been to your house and it smells like Fabuloso when I walk in, I'll have some of your food you bring to work. That's my limit. I gotta go to your place. I gotta smell either pine salt or Fabuloso.
I gotta prove that your house is clean first before I'll eat it.
And I'm gonna go to your bathroom and check those little corners, especially if you got kids at home or a man in your house. Check the little corners behind your toilet. If you got some pieces behind your toilet, I ain't eat your food. You don't clean your toilet well. All right, I know that. I just know that. So it's a 2024 has made me to. 2020 has made me to a germaphobe, low key.
I do feel like work is like the worst place to be trying people's food.
Mm-hmm. I can't.
Do they even do like work potlucks anymore?
I don't know, but they should. They should be outlawed.
Oh, I agree. I just was curious.
You should go to jail. You bring in potluck, and I don't know
catering
only. What pot you made that in. You'll sit in your sink for a whole 2 days.
Why is it called potluck?
I have no idea. You're actually
what is lucky about that?
I've seen numerous potlucks in my Catholic school days on the calendar and had no idea what it was. I thought it was some sort of St. Patrick's Day thing because I went to St. Patrick's school back in the day, so that was like lucky and a pot of gold. Don't judge me. It was just the words.
I just thought about that though too. Like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, potluck. I have no idea. We'll look it up later.
We will. Anyway, moving on.
Cautious when someone's bringing in baked goods to your job. That's more of that story right there. What else we got from our doom scrolling time period right there?
Self-driving cars.
Oh, okay.
Because who doesn't need to be somewhere?
The future is here. So these and I don't know how long these were. I didn't look up the whole Wikipedia, but this had me cracking up because I was social media doom scrolling and I came across this guy or this story and everything about this guy who was trying to go to airport.
He's just trying to catch his flight,
and he almost misses his flight because he has no driver in his car. But this shit is doing fucking Fast and Furious donuts in the parking lot.
Okay, not
outside
like
the airport,
donuts, but it's circling the parking lot, the same circle.
And he has to be on the phone. Stop. Yeah, has to be on the phone with customer support on the phone while you're driving his car. Well, nobody's driving his car, but the app. And that would freak me out. Boy, at the next slowdown, I'm hopping out this joint.
That far. We only going in a circle.
I mean, I better hope I could just escape them and grab my bags at the back.
Yeah, I was
going
to say, you got to get your bags out too.
But this is too much as far as the future. And this is that AI shit, you know? Everybody wants to run their life on AI and all this automated stuff. How are we going to get rid of drivers? Okay? It's bad enough we got to deal with idiots on social media thinking everything AI generated is real, which brings me to another topic. Right there, I'm never getting in a driver's car though. This experience alone.
I've seen a few of not this, but this one's a new one to me, like driving in circles. But I have seen like other videos, like one time where
you miss a flight because you driverless car.
When a cop like pulled over a driverless car because it made an illegal driverless car. What did I say? Driverless. Driverless car because it did something illegal, like it drove through orange cones or something like that. It was something like that. But I just drive yourself to the Uber. I don't know. Like, have a friend bring you. You know what? We don't. I also don't know how this helps. Does that make any sense?
I don't know how it helps either.
Because there are plenty of Uber and Lyft drivers out in the world. Like, these are people like trying to make money, but instead we're taking vehicles that don't even have a driver.
Of AI, you know what I'm saying?
I don't need it. I'm gonna be like Will Smith in iRobot. I don't need it.
I don't trust it.
That part, I don't need it.
Asshole. So this got me into another thing where I came across. I wish I had the post. I should meant to screenshot it, but I seen somebody like someone posted on Facebook that the series Squid Games was based on a true story, and this is the rumor that's going around on social media and everything. That Squid Game is based on a true story because it's about a real event that took place in 1986. It took place in a bunker in no man's land. Where's no man's land in South Korea? Like, you can't just be like no man's land in South Korea, where people were held hostages and had to compete with several games to survive. The host on human-like thoughts was never found. What is? These are all AI generated pictures because there's a website you could put these pictures through and it'll tell you where the AI generate pictures. I'm not sure where this one came from, but might be with this blurry picture. Might be AI. Maybe. I don't know. But no, it's BS. So someone shared that post that is based on a true story. Like, oh, I gotta watch it now. So you shared that in your timeline without doing any Googling. Mm-hmm. You didn't Google yourself to just be like, I'm gonna roll with it. The true story had to do with something. What was it? The Brothers' Home? Yes, this Brothers' Home, 1975. Now, Squid Games involves money. People are competing to get money. The story that it's inspired by has nothing to do with money. So where's the connection on that? Look at this. Whopping $45.6 billion prize won at stake. That's the Squid Game show. That's the synopsis of Squid Games. This story is that it's allegedly inspired by. The Brothers' Home was implemented under a 1975 ordinance that aims to clear up the streets to rebrand South Korea as a modern and clean country. Brothers' Home was based in Busan and was among dozens of locations across the country that were referred to as welfare centers, but are believed to have been similar to intermittent camps. Former inmates have described being starved, sexually assaulted, abused, tortured, and enslaved. Who win the money in that? Who won money in that? They don't say anything about playing games.
Right. You're not. They didn't say anything about red light, green light, or licking cookies.
They don't say nothing about
None of that was there.
Super tug of war. None of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know why the internet just runs with these narratives and people start sharing them to add validity to them without doing their own research on it. There's a whole story about people who survived in the Brothers' Home and everything, tell their story. But this Squid Games is based on what people will do for money for their greed. The rich will get richer, and the poor will keep struggling to make a fortune. Pretty much. That's the synopsis of Squid Game. They will do anything for a fortune, while the rich people are gambling on your life to see who's going to be the better player. Just don't get it. That's for the next day. So I can't go on social media yet. I'm not mature yet.
You're not
I'm too mature. Okay, yes, I'm too mature.
You're not feeling social yet?
I'm not feeling it yet. I'm not ready.
What do you think would get you ready?
I don't know.
Nothing? I think that maybe you just need to go into it
I
blind.
will post on social media the day I actually witnessed a UFO flying above us when we come home from the gym. Because that orb was following us all the way home, but happened to be Venus. It was the only star in the sky. Very bright. All right? And so I was like, where else did you see? They keep following us. You didn't believe me. All right? These drones,
I didn't. I also
they
couldn't see it from the windshield because I was driving.
You could see it.
I couldn't see it.
It was no North Star out. I'll believe it when I start posting UFO conspiracies on Facebook. I'll go on social media then.
When you start posting
when I have my own UFO experience.
Got you.
So like 2042.
So when you start, okay.
2044, I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to go back on. Not yet, though.
You got to warm up?
Yeah. Damn, they playing all the sounds on the street. They all the jams.
All of them.
Super bass growing on the street. Fire trucks every night. What's going on?
It's the life we live.
Oh, man. There go the cops. There we go.
Right.
I
guess that's our cue.
Whoop, whoop. Let's move on. What we got for wrap things up?
You wrapped it up with our Squid Games
that
talk.
was it?
Yeah. You rolled right into it. You didn't even need a segue.
I didn't even hear you talk today. I feel like you were just quiet.
Bro, because you were running with it. Plus, you had a lot of stories today.
Okay, I guess I did.
You had a lot of storytelling today. I mean, about your new fears unlocked for you.
Fearection.
Fearection.
Don't turn me on. You might get poked.
We didn't say that, but I mean, sure.
Don't hold a gun to my back. You might get poked.
Yeah.
Don't bring a peen to a gunfight, I guess, is the moral of the story.
Is that the new tagline?
It might be. It's a real thing, bro. I'm telling you. It's fight or flight.
I mean, again, like, obviously women don't experience
We're
that.
We're going to Snopes this after this. We're going to Snopes this.
Yeah, you're going to have to do some searching, some WebMDing, because fearection, I don't believe is a thing.
I'm already sounding like a Facebook post right now. You know, if you're scared as a man, you'll get a hard on.
Nobody believes you.
You guys know this?
Did you guys know this is a real thing?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. It's a real thing. But I can't. I won't be posting. I might be posting that. I remember my first post. So people can share that.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we can talk about our upload schedule. You wanted to touch base on that?
So the visuals for the previous episode, I know I was behind. I'm behind, super behind now. So it's been a week.
Not really behind because we didn't talk about like what the date was. So
true.
You're not.
So the Monday visuals I will be posting on Saturday. So the last Monday, our first return episode back should be posted now on our YouTube page, and the Wednesday visuals, I'm going to get to those probably on Sunday. Hopefully Monday have them out. So hopefully, I don't know. I'm gonna come back to that one.
I don't even want to talk about. You're like, wait, I'm gonna come back to that maybe I haven't thought this one through yet.
Yeah, I haven't fully thought it through. But Wednesday will be posted up shortly. The Wednesday visuals for the Wednesday episode will be posted soon.
Okay.
But Monday will be posted on
Monday
Saturdays.
is already posted.
Yeah. And I'm going to continue to post them. I want to shoot for Friday, but I'm going to be coming home and be tired as hell. I fell asleep on Friday when I came in this chair.
Did you?
I fell asleep for like 10 minutes.
You did? You were like extra slouchy when I walked in.
I was like,
I just thought maybe you were watching.
Nah, just pause the video real quick.
I'm just staring.
It was buffering. It was buffering. No, it's never blank. It's just a pause video on YouTube because I got to...
You have to focus.
I gotta rest my eyes real quick.
Yeah.
I have something in my eyes. Astigmatism. I always hate that word. I got astigmatism. Astigmatism.
Yes, but it's an astigmatism.
Yeah, it's all one word. It's not stigmatism.
Correct.
I don't have a stigmatism.
No, you have astigmatism.
I'm gonna get my eyes checked out soon. I'm start picking up my face. See, look at that. I keep picking up my face. Anyways, that's all we have for this episode. So we'll wrap things up. Until next time. Till Wednesday. We out. You got me there.
I was like, that's
you got me. I almost did it last time. But it worked last time. But it worked. It was beneficial last time. Bye!